All right, what's up, fam? I'm Jazz. We got Birdie saying, I can't work a 9 to 5 no more. It feels like I'm dying. I think we have all been there. So let's hop straight into this reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below what we should react to next. All right, let's hop into it. Let's see what Birdie's talking about.
Job. Anytime I've ever tried, I started to
legitimately not. Like, I've worked
I feel that though.
types of jobs. I've worked at U-Haul before. I've worked at a call center. I've worked from home. I've done sales. I've done customer service. I've done real estate. I've done...
Bro's done real estate too?
I've done it all. Like, I've worked so many different types of jobs. Sometimes this job I might last 9 months. This one, 2 weeks, 3 months here.
That's nice.
I've never lasted at a job longer than 1 year. I just can't do it. I legitimately can't do it. And anytime I've ever tried to express this feeling to people that jobs aren't for me, people look at me crazy, like I'm lazy and like I need to suck it up, and that's just life. Newsflash, that's not just in life. If it was just life, there wouldn't be people who are doing whatever they want to do all the time. There wouldn't be people who are free. I feel like so many people are stuck. They're in like this box. I don't want to use the word matrix because I'm not trying to be cringe like Andrew Tate. Speaking of, I just want to go on a little rant real quick. I'll see people online like him who say life isn't about being happy. Life isn't about like enjoying what you want to do, and it's just work. It's just grind. And the fuck? This isn't like...
But we work so that we can enjoy life.
Shit, just to do it. Like, we live in a time where you had the ability to love what you do and be able to actually make it work. Yeah. Why would I want to do something I don't like? Why would I want to hate my life?
Exactly.
$1,000 and say, here, work this 9 to 5 job for the next 60 years. Fuck you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because it's not about the money.
Nah.
It's never been about the money. I want freedom. I want happiness. That's what this shit is all about. Why would I want to make my life miserable and spend 70% of my life at a job? I even hated school. Like, as a kid, I remember starting school, whether it was at 7 a.m. or at 8 a.m., 6 a.m., leaving at 3, 4, 5, whatever. And I'm looking around and I'm like, does anybody else not see how crazy this is? Like, what are we actually doing right now?
Yeah.
Think about this bullshit that I know won't matter. And when I asked the teacher, when am I going to use this in real life?
Bro, I don't know if you guys have ever went to school and asked y'all teacher that question. I'll never forget middle school. It's probably, I forgot which class it was, but middle class, I asked my teacher. I was still going to Walton and Compton, and I already hated school back then, but I was like, bro, how is this going to help me in life? Can you, my teacher just looked at me. I was like, how is it, like, explain, it probably would have made school more enjoyable if they could explain to you what we were doing and how it would affect our lives. But I'm like, if not, I'm like, why don't we do something else, bro? Don't get me wrong. I think education is important. I think you should always be educating yourself with something, whether you're going to actual school, the institution, or just educate yourself. Go to a freaking Barnes and Noble and buy some books. Educate yourself on what you actually want to learn.
I knew it was bullshit from the beginning, but it was like, I was a kid and all I have to do is get the grades or else I'm going to get in trouble at home.
Yeah.
That's what life was. So now as an adult who's able to finally make decisions, I'm looking at the cycle basically repeat itself where instead of it being school, it's work. And people are like, just do it. Anytime I try to teach people like,
just do it.
Understand where I'm coming from. I'm not doing it.
job. I can't do it. I've tried anything and everything to make it work. I've tried drugs like antidepressants and ADHD meds. It doesn't matter. Trying to make myself normal.
I ain't gonna do it.
Trying to make sure I can just work the job like everybody else. No. I need to accept that this is who I am.
That's true. I also feel like even when you try to like work, enjoy, like try to just do the work and keep your head down and work and grind, the people at the job will make it harder for you to do that too. So then you're like, bro, what the heck are you supposed to do? Like, Oh my gosh, check out my Prestige Quick channel. But I talked about the last job I had. I'm like, bro, you guys, even when we're trying to do the right thing, grind out at these jobs, you guys are trying to make it as hard as possible for us to just keep our head down and work. Like, I don't want to be all involved with this job, bro. I'm just trying to get paid and go. That's it. Or if I'm working from home.
Guilty about that. Like, okay, you can work your regular job and you can be fine with it. Not me. Not me. I don't care. I live alone. I have bills, right? I have to pay my rent. I have to pay my car insurance. I have to pay my credit card bills. I have so many bills. But I'd rather be uncertain about where my money's going to come from than have to work a job that I hate. It doesn't matter. I don't care about the money. I want autonomy over who I am.
Right.
A great example is my last job. I just quit my last job. I started my new job like a month ago. And it was working fine. I was, telling my parents about it, having conversations with my dad. Everybody was saying like, yeah, this is finally good. Like, you're finally like going somewhere and you're doing something. And I was like, it's whatever.
I mean, it's just another job.
And I'm working there, and like I'm starting to like just get the feelings that I always get when I have a job, where it's just like, I don't want to go to work.
You wake up and you force yourself to get up.
Left, and I'm dreading like bedtime because I know as soon as I wake up, I have to get right back in front of my computer and begin working on dumb shit again. It was a sales job, so I'm sitting here calling people on the phone, and my manager is nitpicking and micromanaging and telling me what I can and can't do.
That's kind of what made, like, on top of the pay, they are trying to lower my pay at my last job, but also the little nitpicking. I'm like, bro, please let me work and don't talk to me. Like, if I'm working, I'm being productive, but you still want to be in my ear constantly telling me stuff. I'm like, bro, I don't want to work here. Like, stop talking to me. Leave me alone.
I can't do that. I can't have somebody telling me what to do. So that anger was just building up, and I just said, fuck this. I finished my shift that day, and I just stopped showing up. And my manager was like emailing me, sending me messages like, where are you? Like, did you put your PTO in? Did you request time off? Fuck you. Like, that just reinforced my idea of...
That's so annoying.
Dude, this is a horrible game.
That's so annoying, bro. These jobs, that nitpicking will get to you. Like, ooh, I can't stand it.
Somebody else to be in control of my life. Like, this dude, who I don't even know, is literally texting me saying, where are you at? You're supposed to be in work. You're supposed to... I'm not supposed to... Nothing. I'm not supposed to do anything. Like, I refuse to be told what to do. I refuse to be at the mercy of another person. I can't do it. I won't do it. That's not why I was put on this earth. I feel...
That's facts, but also these managers and stuff, they'll let any tiny bit of power go to their head, and then they want to talk to people crazy. And it's like, you realize, like, we ain't your little kids. I'm an adult just like you're an adult. I got a contract here just like you got one. Like, people do not have respect for other people. Like, you gotta recognize when you're talking to people, that's another human being on the other side of that computer, on the other side of the phone, in your face, across your desk, whatever the case is. Like, that's another person. And people just don't be respecting them. Like, you gotta have respect for people, bro.
I'm different for a reason. And I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm the chosen one or anything, but I legitimately feel like there's a reason I am who I am. Like,
yeah.
Look around. There's people who are in the Olympics, people who are famous streamers, people who are in the NBA, people who are musicians, people who are models. These people don't work regular jobs. These people were molded for something specific. And I feel like people who feel like this, people who feel like me, I feel like you are one of those people. You're one of those people who could become something so special with the gifts that you have, and naturally your body is telling you that you're not meant for the ordinary, and so many people just give in. So many people just follow the script of what's already written for them, the blueprint of life, where you're just supposed to get good grades, where you're just supposed to get into college and go live on campus and get into debt, and you're just supposed to get that job, and you're just supposed to marry that girl and start this family, and you're just supposed to live in your hometown forever.
Yeah, life don't work like that. Life don't work like that. One day, I think I need to get on here and tell my story, but like, all the go to college, live on campus, be in debt. I did all that stuff, got the straight A's and all that stuff. Things still don't work out financially. You know, I was broke as heck. Family broke as heck. They said they got it, but they didn't. So I had to leave school, and you know, I'm back in school now or whatever, but things don't work out how they try to explain the American dream to be, and they're like, hey, just follow this path and you're gonna be straight. That's not always the case for everybody, and especially people that probably look like me. That is usually not the case. So it's like you need to start looking at other alternatives, because things also don't always just work out how you plan it to be. So it's like you gotta do what's gonna be best for your specific life, bro. That's it. I don't know why my desk's shaking so much. Let me move.
I refuse. And I feel like a lot of other people, they know this, but they can't make that leap. They can't make that step, because most people are one decision away from their lives changing forever. And I've seen it firsthand.
That's true.
I've been somebody who's had it all and lost it all. And I know how to get to the top of that mountain. And this time I just won't lose it. Most of you probably don't know who I am. But like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I had a large following on TikTok. I was making money. I had fans. I had people who loved me. And I threw it all away. And a part of me regrets it, but a part of me knows that at that time, that was the right decision. Because it just wasn't right for me. It didn't feel right. I listened to what my body felt, you know? So I know it's possible. I know if I set my eyes on something that I know I want to do, I know it's possible to get to that mountaintop. I just have to know how to maintain it. So
Yeah,
I know
that's true.
that people are legitimately one decision away from their lives changing forever, but they can't make that decision. I feel like you have to go all in. Because me personally, I'd rather die than work a 9-to-5 job. I can't do it. I'd rather die. Like, it's just not worth doing.
It is not easy to maintain, bro. Like, I get it. There's times where you do just gotta grind out a 9 to 5. My past job, I didn't want to quit that job, bro. I was hoping that I could have stayed in that job until I finished school. I graduate from school next year. But when I tell you, it just seemed like everything was fighting against it. For one, to begin with, like the pay structure. I've never worked a hourly job where they'd be like, yeah, we could lower your pay. I was like, what the heck is that? And then they're cutting your hours on top of that, but then they tell you to work overtime. It was just so much stuff. And that was work from home. And I'm also a stay-at-home mom. And I got my baby. I'm just like, I listen to a lot of Dave Ramsey, so I guess I just be having that money mindset sometimes, where it's like stack your crumbs, pay off your debt. Because I got student loans. So I went down that, you know, the traditional path. Didn't really... I already explained this. Let's keep going.
I legitimately start to get so depressed, and I start to lose my mind, and nothing in life is enjoyable anymore. And I start to dread just existing.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have that feeling, instead of saying there's something wrong with me and I need therapy, or there's something wrong with me and I need a drug, or there's something wrong with me, maybe there's nothing wrong with you, but you're just doing the wrong things.
That's right.
Maybe you just shouldn't be working that job. Maybe you shouldn't be going down this life path.
Sometimes, what I was actually trying to say is you just need that consistent check sometimes, but it's like...
And I feel like you have to step out.
It don't be worth it sometimes, bro.
What everybody else is doing. Fuck society. Fuck the expectations. Fuck people who are telling you what you can and can't do, or what you should do if it's not meant for you. You know what's meant for you. You know what feels natural. But a lot of people don't feel like it's possible. It is possible, especially with the internet. This isn't 1975, where unless your dad is a millionaire or you're a nepo baby, then that's the only way you'll make it far. And every other person has to go to school and just get a regular job and right. I get it. Back then, it made sense. But today, we live in a time where the internet births the most amazing people that we would have never seen before. Somebody could just post a TikTok online of them lip syncing to a video, some music video, And some modeling agency sees it and their life has changed forever. Somebody could decide, I'm gonna go start this clothing company.
This is so, like, that is so true about TikTok. Like, I don't make no crazy videos, and I've had TikToks like completely blow up, like 16K, 30K. I'm like, dang, all I did was make a loadout video. Just kind of crazy. And on like an older game on top of that too. I don't know what my baby's doing. Leave it alone. Put it back. Go play with your daddy. No, that's my book. Leave it there. Go play with your daddy. Now you're upset. Take your teddy there. No, go play with daddy. Okay, well, whatever. But, I forgot what I was even talking about. TikTok, but...
And their life could change forever.
That's true.
We live in a time where you could legitimately do whatever you want to do if you just know what it is and stick to it.
Bro, speaking facts, I think it's like, if you are at 9 to 5 and you're just really over it, it depends on what your responsibilities are too. People got kids, people got bills that they gotta take care of. You gotta keep a roof over your head. Some people don't got family members that they could lean on. So it's like, when you get the chance though, just go all in. Plan it out, put it on your calendar. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, if I want to make reaction videos and stuff like that, I need to be recording at minimum like 10 reaction videos a day. And keep in mind, I do have multiple channels, but you just gotta go all in and believe in yourself. Bet on yourself. But God bless. I will see you in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know which videos we should watch next together. God bless, Ramo.